in order to figure out how long it is before you have the same amount of money, well, notice that they're saying two things. Is that you initially have $60 and your sister has initially $120. And then each week you save $7. And that your sister is saving $5 each week. So in other words, so in your position, you initially have $60, but then after a week, you gain $7. And after another week, you gain another $7. So it goes 60, 60 plus 7, 60 plus 14, and that amount keeps increasing each week by $7. And that's the same thing for your sister, except that she starts with 120 and then she increases by $5. Okay, and eventually at some point they're going to get to the same amount, right? But we need to know how long that takes, right? So look at the graph here, or actually I should say table, is that here's the number of weeks, this is the amount you have and how much you save after that number of weeks, and that your sister and how much your sister has after X amount of weeks. So notice that you have, you could see an equation here, or a pattern at least, is that at week 0 you have 60, and you have 7, and you have 7 for 2 weeks, and 7 for 3 weeks, and so on. So it's just that you have your initial value plus the rate at which you increase per week times the number of weeks. And notice that this number of weeks is the same here. It's just that you and your sister have different initial amounts and the rates. So that means that you can make an equation and see when this X will have equal values, when this number and this number are an equal value. You kind of see the pattern here? Yeah. So when you try to solve the equation here, okay. All right, so let's start with you. You have $60 and you save $7 per week for X weeks. Then at X weeks, you will have the same amount as your sister when she initially had $120 and she saves $5 per week for X weeks. Notice that this and this are equal in value, but we just don't know how long that X is, how big that X is, or the number of weeks. All right, and now it's simple after that. You just solve the equation. Now, notice that you can subtract the 60 to this side and subtract the 5x to this side. So if you subtract 60 on both sides, and this 120 minus 60 will be 60. Subtract 5x on both sides, and you'll get 2x equals 60. Dividing 2 on both sides will yield x is equal to 30. So therefore, it will be 30 weeks before you and your sister have the same amount of money. All right, I believe that answered your question. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know, and all feedback would be highly appreciated. Thank you.